you.
What is
It's a seizure.
it? Okay. Very hardcore seizure. So my presentation is on medical marijuana. In this video, this little girl has thousands and thousands and thousands of epileptic seizures. Her mother is going to take it's called a tincture. It's a form of medical marijuana. She puts that on the inside of her gum and lets it soak. Watch how fast it reacts. And then I'll just kind of fast forward. Immediately, because of marijuana, she is up and talking. But yet this plant is illegal. But why is it so hard for people to get it? That's the question. It's so hard for people to get their medical marijuana because there's nowhere around here that has it. Nowhere. The closest dispensary is 70 miles away for one person to get their dosage. So I went in and I researched a little bit about this. Those are all of the different ways you can do this. From smoking, oils, edibles, a tincture, which is literally 3 drops of oil. That's the most you can do. Vaporizers, topicals, teas, sodas, hash, which is ground up marijuana and then packed, and it's the highest THC level. Pills, lotions, suppositories, and flour. Suppositories are you stick up your butt. That's disgusting. Those are all the different forms. Those are what they look like. Pretty simple. So these can help with multiple sclerosis, nausea, appetite, weight, seizures, asthma, glaucoma, tumors, pain, muscle spasms. They can help with almost anything, no matter what it is, just by playing. So as of 2008, there are more than 5,000 different strains of marijuana. Strains are different types of marijuana put into one. It's called cloning. You take one, mix it with another, produces something else. But what helps with the medicalness is the cannabinoids and the THC levels. The THC is what makes you high, but the cannabinoids are what helps with the medicalness, not necessarily the THC. So my question is, does the availability of medical marijuana affect the patient's well-being? Like I said before, they would have to travel long distances to get this supply, or they would have to have it shipped to them. Or there's the option of growing it on your own, which is thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And then it takes the time, effort, maintenance. It's a major, major project. And then the unavailability causes the patient not to medicate on a needed basis, which some people, they need it all day long to even function, to even speak, to even talk, to do anything. But how are they gonna get it if it's not here? So what I did is I went into McNally Healthcare, which is right next to Rick's. It's a little green building with a bright yellow sign. They are the people that administer medical marijuana cards. So I went in there and I talked to Dr. Townsend. And I was like, so what is your input on this? What do you believe that we should do about this? And he said that people need to start voting on getting these approved, and pretty much we need to come together and make it possible for these patients to have these things. And then he said, if patients can get pills all day long, why can't they get the pot all day long? If you can go to a pill place and get pills and pills and pills, why can't you go get pot and pot and pot? Also, my father does this. My father has a form that is called CIDP. It's chronic inflammatory demyelinating polyneuropathy. It's where the nerves have a coating, but he doesn't have that. So he doesn't have function of his body. So he uses medical marijuana to help with his pain. But my dad also gets very nauseous, so which the smokable makes him sick. So he chooses the edible way. And then there's multiple different ways to do that too. So my conclusion is that we need to start voting on letting people be able to have medical marijuana usage, and letting people be able to have dispensaries near their homes to get the supplies that they need, because if these patients can't have the supplies they need, they can't control their lives anymore. Some people really rely on this topic, and they need it to live. And that's it.
Questions or comments for Ally?
What made you want to choose this project?
I see it every day at home. My dad does it all day, every day. My parents spend the first of the month $600 on pot. It's gone in 3 weeks. Not even 3 weeks, it's gone. So my parents have to drive down to Flint every month to get this, or they have to have it transported here. So I see the problems that they have. I witnessed it firsthand.
Do you believe that people should only be able to get it if it's for medical reasons? Or do you? I have like it's been the opinion.
Oh.
I was just wondering.
I believe there is a difference between a person that does it just to do it and a person that does it for medical purposes. Because a person that just to do it, just to do it, but then a person that needs to use it and needs to have it, there's a big difference. Because it's sad, because you can easily go into these places and you can make up a BS lie on how to get this card. But they are making it harder to get your card. You have to have, I think it's 10 years of your medical records to even prove why you need this card. So, that's my opinion. Or any of your
Yeah, did that who did you talk
Dr. Townsend?
did he say that they were working on anything like voting wise and
It's-
getting dispensaries?
It's mostly voting, because it's sad, because a lot of people, like the legislators, have more rule over the people. So then when legislators see it, they think, oh no,
Yeah.
it's pot, they don't need it. But when people see it, they have a different view on it, and they say, yes, we need this. So they're trying to get in and trying to talk to legislators and get it changed.
Ally, if you wanna meet me in the hallway, and then Patrick, if you wanna get yourself set up.